Trust him.
Yep, they're going for it. Out of the gun. The pass down the middle, and it's on target for the first down to no. And now from the 39 of the Bengals. Going to sling it sidearm to Schultz. The tight end is near another first, coming off a 7-catch performance last week once. Never got closer than the 31. From the 18, it's Lamb with a second catch, and this one goes for a first down. 12th play of this drive. 2nd and 7 from the 9. As Rush looks to the end zone, tosses it, and it's caught by Noah Brown for the touchdown.
Yep.
Down the middle they go, and it's Noah Brown for the 3rd time. Go back up top. Quick throw. Got it. It's Lamb for the first down. Stood up at the 40.
Doesn't look like this is going to be easy.
Did they jump? Flags are down. Maybe a free play. And who else but Noah Brown on another 3rd down conversion. So now with 30 seconds. Again, across the middle they go. And it's Pollard. 1 touchdown, talking about Tampa Bay, in 8 quarters.
On the road.
That's right. Here's a pass coming out aggressively with that first down play call. 6 carries. He had a very big start to this game. Here's a 2nd and 8. Complete.
Game started. Well, you said, we'll take it.
Well, here he goes looking to throw down the field. Look out. He's got his man.
Interesting. I mean, you can go either way. That's always the discussion.
Here's Rush. Ball's wobbling. But it's caught. It's caught by Noah Brown.
Miss it of Edelman in the Super Bowl with the tip.
Here's Rush going to the sideline, and it's caught. That's Lamb.
Save that time.
Top of the afternoon, top of the week 14 Sunday afternoon. Y'all, it's your boy B Jizzle, and we're back in the lab again for another pregame show today. Y'all know I got a special guest in the background, so as these notifications go out, let's let the gym fill up. It is time to go to work today, baby. Y'all know what to do. If you got a green badge, I need you to raise the bar. Shout out to DC4 Life on YouTube. Y'all can go check them out over there on YouTube. Got a lot of great highlight videos over there, so shout out to DC4 Life. YouTube creator. Make sure y'all go check him out. That was him with the Cooper Rush highlights against Cincinnati when he got a win. Do y'all remember that? I know my girl KELZ remembers the last time we played the Cincinnati Bengals with Cooper Rush. What happened? How we doing, KELZ?
Hey, it's a Color Rush Simpsons day.
Oh, yeah, the Simpsons is going on tonight. I forgot about I don't watch the Simpsons. I guess that's like a big deal with Disney and the kids and the children and all that, huh?
Yeah, Simpsons was a part of my childhood.
Oh, okay. All right. I get it. You know, I'm not disrespecting. I get it. You know, I know they say a lot of things that have been predicted in this country have came true on The Simpsons. So I'm entertained by that a little bit.
Listen,
welcome everybody to the show.
I'm like, what Bart and them know that I didn't? Because, yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're going to see a lot of Simpsons stuff going on during the game. I mean, I already seen the Cowboys put out the Cowboy players as the Simpsons players or something like that. I thought that was pretty funny. So is that what we're getting ready to see? A cartoonish Monday Night Football between the Cowboys and the Bengals?
Yeah, I actually have Disney Plus, so I'm hoping that they will play it back. I think I have ESPN Plus already installed on the TV. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch the game like it is,
right?
But I'm record it.
Right. Shout out to my guy Donnie Miller with 100 stars and another 88 stars. Glad to catch you, BG. Good to see you too, man. I know a lot of folks hit me on the inbox, man, and they say, hey, man, I'm sorry I missed you on the live. It's all good, man. Make sure you use hashtag replay, but normally we like to schedule these things. You know, my girl, KELZ, I can thank today's show for KELZ because she hit me up on the text. Shout out to the Prototype tapping in on YouTube over there. Says, peekaboo, I'm here on YouTube since Facebook's still messing around. I don't blame you. But yeah, shout out to KELZ today for hitting me up saying we're doing a pregame show, and I said, well, why not? What about today? She's like, yeah, let's do it.
It's been a week dealing with when I was telling BG backstage that got hit with another death. So I just needed something to keep my mind off of it. So I was like, hey, you want to do a pre-show?
Yeah. You know, Cowboys can't live with them, can't live without them. I'm with you 100%. If you want to get distracted, we can definitely talk about some Cowboys because the money line has not moved. It looks like that the Bengals are still favored over the Cowboys at home. at AT&T Stadium by 5.5 points. They expect 49.5 points to be scored. KELZ, do you got any good news or intels for us on the injury report? Anybody? Is a Tank coming back, or is a Trayvon coming back, or what can you tell us?
So as stated from week 13 when we played the Cowboys 2.0 team.
Commanders,
yeah. Tank 21 day practice window wasn't open then. It wasn't open for this week. They were already prepping and gearing him up for week 15 against Carolina if all things go to plan. He has been working with the rehab group with Britt Brown, who is one of the team doctors and physicians.
Now you're talking about Tank, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we will not be seeing him.
Yeah. I knew it was a long stretch. You know, there was some people saying that. I'm like, hey, man, where'd you see that report at? But I knew you would have it here. So y'all give my girl KELZ with a round of applause. So you expecting D-Law to play tonight. That window wasn't open. It looks like 15 according to KELZ with the intel. Week 15 for a Tank.
Yeah, and you know who I know that's in the organization that will give me all the info. So
we know you got the intels. I never doubted you one bit, KELZ. Anytime I remember when you met me in South Beach in 2018, and you said anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
And I said, man, that's my girl KELZ. She said anything is possible. So not with Tank this week, though. We're gonna see a possible Tank in week 15. What can you tell us about Trayvon Diggs? We got anything on Trayvon?
So yesterday they did have a practice. Saturday's practice was also marked as like a Friday practice, because they're playing on a Monday night slate.
Right.
They did get an extra day, especially by them playing on Thanksgiving. So they had an 11-day mini bye. So they do get an extra day. So their practice started on Thursday instead of Wednesday. So with Trayvon Diggs, he was a limited capacity participant, and he is right now listed as questionable.
That's good.
Have all the game active players an hour before, maybe 2 hours before the game starts, because that's when it has to be submitted to the league.
And then you'll post that in OAT like you normally do.
Yeah, and I will post it in OAT. And this will be the third straight game that he's not played. And this is the last two with that designation. So that's all I have on him.
Well, I mean, he's questionable, so that's better than out or, anything else other than that. We could potentially look like Trayvon Diggs and Deron Bland, because, y'all, we're going to need it, especially against Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow with this high-octane Bengals offense. And I think that's why everybody's got the Bengals favor to win, including the sports book. But questionable for Trayvon Diggs. Is there any other news intels with any of the other key players that we're looking at, maybe on the defensive side of the ball?
Okay, so because everything is in alphabetical order and by last name. So Bland, he was a full practice participant. Malik Hooker, he did have a NIR rest day on Thursday, but he has been upgraded to a full practice participant for the last few days.
Okay.
Same as with Eric Kendrick, he was also upgraded. Marshawn Nealon, he was a full practice participant. Jordan Lewis was also upgraded as a full practice participant. Osa, that's my boy right there.
Yeah, Osa been balling.
Odigizua, he was also a full practice participant. The one that popped up on the practice report was Demo with the hamstring. He was a limited capacity participant.
That's one to keep an eye on right there.
Yeah, as you all know, Wanye
didn't Jake Ferguson clear concussion protocol. He's back, right, in full capacity.
Yeah,
Are you thinking we're gonna see more Schoonmaker ginger to ginger, or is Jake from State Farm gonna come back and Big Bang take Little Bang on my guy Schoonmaker?
We'll see that. I'm getting ready to run through the offensive.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump the gun.
No, you fine. You good. As you know, Wanye Thomas, he did suffer a meniscus tear during the Thanksgiving game. He has remained listed as DNP, and he has been ruled out for this game. Nick Vigil, he remained listed as DNP, and he is listed as questionable. Now, some other things. The only other plug note that I have to that injury report concerning off the defense is with Demo. He has been limited. Like I said, he is expected to play Monday against the Bengals. McCarthy said his level of concern with Overshown's injury is very low.
Right. Lamb's playing, right? Lamb's good. He's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go, Lee.
McCarthy also said if Diggs play, it will mark the first time that the Cowboys will have their top three corners, which is Diggs, Lewis, and Bland, in the same game this season. This will be a boost against the Bengals passing game.
Hey, you know your guy and my guy, like Al Harris, when I met him out there at training camp, we're gonna do like this. We're gonna keep our fingers crossed, like my guy Al Harris right there, for a Deron Bland and a Trayvon Diggs reunion. Just please, Lord, make it happen. We're gonna need it this game.
Exactly. So, offense. Brandon Cooks, he had a NIR, which is non-related injury. As you know, he did have an issue with his knee. He was upgraded to a full practice participant.
Who was that again?
Brandon Cooks.
Oh, Cooks. Okay, good.
Yep. Jake Ferguson, he was a full practice participant. Also, if people have noticed that's in OAT, when I drop maybe the first or the second day, I am able to get pictures. So
yeah, I seen that in the comments. Yeah, that's really neat. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else doing this nowhere, man. Y'all better like this video, share this video. My girl KELZ with the Intels is on the job. Nobody paying her to do this. She does this out of the love for her team.
Listen. So he did clear out of protocol, concussion protocol. Left tackle Tyler Guyton shoulder. He was remain listed as a DNP, and he's listed as questionable. We're gonna put a pin to that. Justin.
Yeah, Zach Martin is out. He had ankle surgery. He done for the season. Sorry about that, Justin.
He's out for the year. The offense. CeeDee Lamb, he was upgraded to a limited capacity participant on Friday and Saturday. Cooper Rush, he was a full practice participant. Our left guard, Tyler Smith, he was designated with a knee injury. He was a full practice participant. With the plugins that I said, Tyler Guyton, he could be active but not start at left tackle. Well,
I mean, the way this offensive line been taking care of Cooper the last couple of games, I think we'd be all right.
Yeah, TJ Bass will be, if he's not designated as a starter, TJ Bass will be the left tackle. Since Zach Martin is out, Brock Hoffman, that's a nasty boy right there.
Brock been playing good.
Listen, I met him last year at the hotel. This dude, he is a bulldog bully menace.
That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Big Brock, baby.
He was talking trash to the Washington fans that was there.
Oh, I like that. I like you got a little feistiness.
I'm gonna tell you, he is our Jason KELZ of the team.
Oh, okay. I get it. I get it.
So Brock Hoffman will be filling in for Zach Martin. CeeDee Lamb, he is expected to play, and that's all the plugins and the notes I have. But one thing I do want to say is I want to give Josh Butler, our cornerback, who suffered an ACL
That's right.
against the Giants on Thanksgiving. I want to give him his flowers.
Yeah,
If
he
you
was
don't
playing
know,
well.
if you don't know his story, please look it up. He lost both of his parents during his college years. His
Mm.
mom passed of breast cancer when they had senior year. He walked out with his two dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And he also I forgot what show he was in, but he was an actor on a show. And he also is a singer. He is a dynamic singer. He has a song that I like called Pretty Brown Skin.
Wow, this guy's talented.
Yes.
Very on and
So
off
I
the field.
so I had, but the thing is, I had that song before I knew who he was on my playlist.
Oh wow, that's
Um,
wild.
so please keep him in your prayers, and I want to give a shout out to him.
We'll do right quickly. I want to answer Diego's question. He says, "How are the Simpsons cartoon affiliated with the game?" If you don't mind me asking. Well, I'll just say very quickly that if you don't know, Disney owns ESPN, and ESPN and NFL do a lot of stuff together. So you could probably thank them for trying to further their reach on Disney Plus, probably more likely to combine the cheering with the actual game. But that's just my on the outside looking in. What do
And
I know about the
it's
Simpsons?
the same way, like what the NFL and Nickelodeon has been doing for the past couple of
Yeah, with
years.
the slime and stuff like that. Yeah.
And it also brings like kids who likes to watch football but really is not does not know the mechanics of it. It makes football fun for
Oh,
them. So that's my take on it.
right.
But yeah,
All right.
but by ESPN doing by ESPN also having the rights to the Monday Night Football, and they are under the Disney umbrella, they can put it together. So this has been in works since the before the season started.
Yeah, so before they went and did the schedule, probably they ironed out the schedule. They were looking at all of that. So
Yeah, so that's why this game cannot be flexed out.
makes sense. I was hearing the same thing too a week and a half ago when they were, because the Cowboys were playing really bad and they're like, oh, we hope we can flex them out of the Bengals game, but that's not going to happen. And with that, as we talk about the Bengals, what do you think is going to be the key or keys to the Cowboys overcoming this 5.5 point deficit that the Bengals are favored at home for the Cowboys to get their second win game at home? KELZ, what do you think the key to the win is going to be for us tomorrow night on Monday Night Football?
So I did drop some on your live yesterday. As if you don't know, the Cowboys now is a 0.4117.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at oh yeah, that's right, Toy Story as well. They
Mm-hmm.
did an NFL
You
game.
got a friend in me.
So the thing is, if they can do what they did in 2022, even though we had a different team then, we should be okay. In 2022, Burrow was sacked 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and someone did mention about Martin. He is scheduled to have his surgery this Thursday.
Right. Yeah, Martin's out. Zach Martin is done. The question is he done, or is he coming back for 1 or 2 maybe? I don't know.
That will have to be a family discussion, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay out of that.
Yeah, me too. That would be a bridge we cross when we get there.
And the thing is, we cannot have Rush throwing 55 times.
Yeah.
His time rate is good if compared from the last time we played the Bengals. He threw at a 2.679. Rush has been getting the ball out faster at 2.23 seconds, which is one of the fastest times in the league this year since he has started since Dak's injury.
I'm gonna say 0.4 seconds. That's a big drop from that quarterback. It's like he's obviously seeing things, or the game's coming to us easier for him to pick it. It looks like.
So let's put a pin to that. Rush, when Rush played 2022, he was able to decipher more than what he is doing now on the field. So he has to get back to what he was doing when he played those 6 games in 2022. The Cowboys offense is getting ready to meet an obliterated Cincy D line. Yet they still have
and they lost one of their linebackers too.
Right. So I'm gonna go through the Cincinnati's report in a minute. They're still playing. They still have their defensive end, Trey Hendrickson, who is also a menace. So it's our offense that our defense needs to be prepared for, as well as is their defense that our offense have to be prepared for. Yeah. Now, if Trey Hendrickson decides to take a hydration break, that's the time to ball out, have fun while he's out on those drives. Because once he's in, it's going to be it's going to be some fun on that field. Tennessee's tight end Mike Gesicki, he's also going to be a problem for our D line. Now this is where I need Zimmer to do. If the team runs double A gaps on Cincinnati, we'll be okay. And the only key for us to win, if Gesicki gets 50 or more yards, then we're in trouble.
Yeah, I'm looking squarely at this defense. I think the one of the biggest keys for this game, obviously, this defense is going to need to stop this high-scoring offense of the Cincinnati Bengals. Micah's been in the media talking about we come in and, we can make a run and all of that. I'm looking right at you, Mike. I'm looking at the Lion. This is the Lion and the Bengal, and the Lion has to reign supreme at home at AT&T this weekend, baby. That defense going to have to bring it, put that pass pressure on Joe Burrow. But I'm with you, KELZ. I'm tracking with you. Yeah, Gesicki, you said over 50 yards. The Cowboys going to be in trouble, huh?
Yeah. Now I'm looking at the Cincinnati Bengals report. Orlando Brown, their tackle, he's out. Sheldon Rankins, who's their defensive tackle, is out.
They're depleted over there. A lot of folks aren't realizing, their offense is covering up a lot of stuff. But, man, I'm telling you, this defense better be licking their chops at this game. My guy Sterling says, I feel we can manage time possession of the game, put up 7s, and defense shows up. We could walk out with a win. I agree with you 100%. Defense.
Now, when it comes to the Bengals, they got them chases, Jamar Chase and Chase Brown, who is their halfback. They don't have a running back. They're
Mixon gone. He went to the Texans, right?
Yeah, they're using Chase Brown as a running back, but he's actually a halfback.
Yeah. So I'm looking squarely at this defense. I mean, we're going to have multiple sacks, and we're going to have multiple turnovers, at least 3 sacks and 2 turnovers. This defense is going to have to show up at home on prime time, especially with the Simpsons on, man, because I don't know, has it already been predicted or people sharing what's going to happen on Monday Night Football according to the Simpsons? KELZ, you got any intel on the Simpsons?
I have no intels on.
Oh, okay. I thought they predicted like everything already or something like that.
I don't know how they're going to do it. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I'm going to watch that after.
Yeah, Corey says CD will have to have a huge game. Either him or Cooks. It's good that Cooks is back. It's good that Jake from State Farm will be back. I mean, Luke Schoonmaker has been making a case for himself of y'all stop talking about, the Cowboys drafting Michigan product because he out there trying to hold it up. But Jake is back.
I'm going to still talk.
I know you are. That's why I threw that in there. But still, I mean, he's still making a good run even at Jake's absence. So Jake coming back, clearing concussion protocol. You know what I mean? That should open up things to CD. So I'm with you 100% right there, Corey.
And the one thing by Wanye being out, because he's an outside corner, they're going to have to move Israel McQuamu to his spot so he can cover either Higgins or Jamar Chase.
Come on, Al Harris, work your magic, baby. We crossing our fingers. We need this defense to show up, man, because if this defense can stop this Bengals team, the Cowboys can get a win. I mean, everybody has literally picked the Bengals to win. I just really think it's like the sports book trap game of the week. Like everybody putting money that's asleep on the Bengals and the Cowboys. As long as this defense shows up, man, I think Cooper Rush, especially with what you had to say there, KELZ, with him getting with that quick release. You said it's one of the better or the quickest releases in the league right now, right? At 2.2 seconds or something like that? 2.3. Okay. Thanks, Charles Owen, for those 500 stars. That's our star leader right there. Y'all see my guy Woody hanging out with me? You got a friend in me. If you donate stars, baby, all stars go towards Woody.
I need Brandon to cook. See, I had to bring my spatula.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got your spatula over there, huh? You need Brandon to cook, huh?
Yeah. See, I don't even know what to do with these things. But
you got to barbecue with them or give them to somebody that know how to barbecue with them. That's a nice set. I've had that set before, too. Shout out to all my grillers out there, baby. If you grilling with pellets, baby, you ain't no griller. Shout out to all them charcoal flame cooks out there on the grills. Charles says, keys to win Cincinnati Bengals, simple. Cooper Rush playing complimentary football, rushing the ball, making the pass, scoring on every opportunity. Our defense needs to kick ass. I'm with you. And shut down Jamar Chase. Yeah, that's why I'm hoping. So I'm telling y'all, keep your fingers crossed. If, we get DeRon Bland and Trayvon Diggs, we're going to need them both back there, to stop this high-scoring offense of the Bengals, because at 49.5 points, that's what Vegas is saying. That's a lot of points. That's like a 30 to 25. You know what I mean? 30, That's one of them 30 bangers, 20 bangers, maybe a 40 banger, something like that. Something going to happen in this game. It's going to be a lot of points scored.
Yeah, we're in for. I know I have this game as an L.
I want to know who's starting the Dallas Cowboy defense in fantasy this week against the Bengals. I know my guy Charles, I think he said he's been eating with them the last 2 weeks. You running that Dallas defense? Let me know, Charles. Was that you? I think that was. Somebody said it was anyway.
I had to bench them.
Yeah.
I had the Cowboys on how many fantasy teams I have? 6. I have them on 3 of them. They haven't been giving me they haven't been juicing me up this year like they have the last.
No, the defense hasn't. I mean, now with Micah back the last 4 games, yeah, he's been eating because he got 8+ sacks and all them pressures. Corey says charcoal and pellets, BG. Them pellets make them oxtails taste good and tender. I don't know about no oxtails or no pellets, but I know my girl KELZ probably does.
I love oxtails. We had that. That was on our Thanksgiving spread.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shout out to my guy Charles with the context. His last game we played Cincinnati 2022. Diggs shut down Chase. Yeah. Is that when 7-Eleven was open? I think that was the last time. Yeah, we get DeRon. Boy, we get 7-Eleven back and DeRon Bland. Ooh.
So let's talk about, I think it was that. Was that the season?
Yeah, he said played him last week and got him 18 points. I want to know, is you playing them this week, baby? Show me your faith. Show me your consistency.
Yeah,
you playing them?
Yeah. Hey, Maurice.
What up, Maurice?
Charles, women, run that thing back again.
He said I played them last week and they got me 18 points.
So when we played
Commanders
Cowboys 2.0,
yeah.
I think they gave me 21. I think that was the week they gave me 21, and then for Thanksgiving their defense was 18. Yeah. That's
Corey says I got CD and Jamar. Yeah, somebody got both of them probably gonna eat. Everybody's thinking Jamar's gonna have 2 or 3 touchdowns against. I'm not seeing it if we get DeRon Bland and Trayvon Diggs in the saddle. I'm not seeing 2, 3 multiple touchdowns. Maybe 1. I'm not seeing multiple, but I could be wrong. But shout out to my guy Corey. One of them guys gonna eat. Oh, Charles said he running the defense. Okay, we see you, Charles. We see you. Yeah, I'm saying we got to get at least 3 sacks and 2 turnovers. I'm saying that Micah better be, hey, it's time to put belt to ass. Is that what they've been saying? That it's time to put back belt to ass in Cincinnati, especially at home, because the Cowboys barely won our first home game in Thanksgiving. Man, if we could get 2 home wins in a row, then we go into Carolina, where y'all seen today Carolina took the Philadelphia Eagles to the 4th quarter. And then we got the Bucks after that on at home. And then we got the 2.0 team, like my girl KELZ says. And then we got the Eagles to finish it out. The Cowboys sit at 3-1 in the division. So maybe we might be on a run.
Yeah.
But let's talk. Let's flip it. Let's flip the script a little bit. Let's flip the script. Say the Cowboys don't win. What does that do for us moving forward, KELZ? Because I think we still got a little mathematical chance of making the playoffs here, don't we?
Shoot,
I'm just saying it ain't gonna happen, but I'm just saying he got a mathematical chance. I mean, as long as there's a chance, but the
NFC North is running the playoff picture right now.
Yeah, with the Ravens and who else is up there?
NFC.
Oh, NFC North. Oh, you're talking about the Lions
and the playoff picture. The NFC North and South is
my guy says Sterling said we got a 1% chance. Is that fact? I think if we had a 4% chance at one time. Has it gone down to 1% now? Is that what it is? Hey man, we still got a chance.
We'll see. I mean, we have to see what the Eagles look like, because right now the playoff picture that came out. Hold on, let me see if I still have it in my phone.
Yeah, shout out to all the little Eagle fans chumming in my comments. You know what I mean? I did pick y'all for the win today. I'm not stupid. I was just concerned. I made the post today. I was like, damn, y'all barely got past Carolina past that, because y'all know if the Cowboys win tonight against Cincinnati and we go spank the Kitty Cats in Carolina, what's that really gonna mean? Because that's how y'all like to move the goalpost. But I had the Eagles for the win today, so I got the check mark on that. I had y'all.
So when I say it's like any given Sunday, it is any given Sunday. So right now the Lions
1.7. There it comes Charles. 1.7%. That's better than 1%.
Yes. So right now the Lions are at the number 1 seed. The Eagles at number 2. Washington used to be number 2. Now they're at number 7.
Oh yeah, they lost 3 in a row. Cowboy put an L on that ass.
Yeah. The Seahawks is the 3rd seed. Atlanta is the 4th. Minnesota is the 5th.
Yeah, Minnesota beat Atlanta today. I had them for the win. Kirk Cousins throw about 50-11 picks in the last 4 games, something like that. Shout out to all them Kirk lovers.
And Green Bay is number 6. As I said, Washington is 7. The Buccaneers is 8. Cardinals is 9. Rams is 10. And the 49ers is 11. So we have to see what some of these other teams going to do.
Yeah. We get a live look in here at Red Zone right quick, getting some updates there. Yeah, there goes some highlights from that Carolina game. Yeah, I had Chuba Hubbard today. Chuba Hubbard 8 today.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, because I'm saying, if the Cowboys lose, I mean, that's probably going to knock us out of the playoff run. And then it looks like the Giants already got the number 1 spot sold up after they lost today for the number 1 draft pick. So I mean, aren't we at like number 13 right now for the draft pick?
That's what I was meaning to do. It's been so much going on today. I wanted to pull up the draft, the mock draft.
Yeah. Oh, we already getting there.
See what we're looking like.
Oh, we already mock drafting, huh? In December already?
Well, it started a little bit earlier than that, because at one point we was like number 11, then we went to number 8, then we went down to like number 9. So we'll see. I was just wondering what it would look like.
Charles tapping in says the sports.line simulation model gives the Cowboys just a 1.8% chance to make the postseason, and even more now, a 0.9 chance to win all 5 of their remaining regular season games. Damn, So, yeah, I mean, we could be talking. We're definitely, I guess, essentially, if we lose to the Bengals, then I guess we're really going to be on the mock draft. We're going to start looking at the draft. We're going to start looking at all of that, because, I mean, even though we could go to Carolina and win that game and come back home and win, I mean, Mike McCarthy could get this team to a 500 this season miraculously. And I know we talked about this here. I know you said you talked to a family member. I know it was like 98%. He might be gone. His house is on the market. Did his house in fact sell? And what do you think? What do you think? Is he going to return if we get the Cowboys to 500?
No. So I'm kind of on the fence with this. With the whole McCarthy thing. So I know everyone. No, we're at number 12, Charles, on the mock draft.
Oh damn, that Rams game is getting closer. Let me get back over here to red zone, see what's going down.
Yeah, we're at number 12 on the mock draft right now. If the season were to end today.
Uh-huh.
So when it comes to McCarthy, I know the players are champion for him, but
Yeah,
honestly,
that came out in champion form, and I think Jerry tried to walk that back a little bit, saying you need to be out there winning if you want to talk about your
now,
dude.
he didn't much walk it back. He just validated
Yeah,
what
saying
him.
it. Well, I guess he letting them know he paying attention, huh?
Yeah, because when you look at it in the grand scheme of things, McCarthy did not have much to work with this season. Now, I get what Dak was saying, and I'm just paraphrasing, like to give him more say
Uh-huh.
and everything. He's looking at free agency. He wasn't talking about draft. Yeah, um, McCarthy did have more input when it came to draft because him and McClay, and this is
Yeah.
what McClay told me.
Yeah.
It was so much stuff that was going on when we played Washington
Uh-huh.
that I didn't want to go over the time. So I'm gonna try to address everything.
Okay.
So just bear
Yeah,
with me.
good. It's some more tea we ain't got yet. That's good. Just drip it on us.
Yeah, so so McClay and I, we sat at the bar as we always do, and we have wonderful
Shout out to the draft
intellectual,
whisperer, baby.
yeah, we have intellectual conversations. So one of the questions that I asked him was about McCarthy staying. Now we had someone saying, I read the quote from a family member of the Jones. Somebody else said that they're looking at some other coaches that I still cannot say names, but some of the
Yeah.
names have been spoken in on your lives that you have.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's easy, man.
Yeah. So, um, and I can't say which ones that they have been in contact with because the season is still going. So they're
Yeah.
going about it in ways that is not considered
Yeah, and that's not gonna
legal.
burn them and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
tampering. Yeah.
Yeah. Legal tampering. So one of the questions I asked McClay was, what did he think the state was as far as McCarthy? Will McClay said that when it came to drafting and looking at prospects,
Uh-huh.
him and McCarthy has been working in tangent together since he's been with the team.
Hmm. That's a
So
lot.
he does
That's
have,
5 years.
yeah. So McClay said that he has more pull on the drafting aspect than he did when he was with Green Bay. As you know, Green Bay is a state-owned
Yeah.
team. It's not
All
a
the fans
private
on it.
team.
Yeah.
Right. So if anybody want to get some stake in Green Bay, you can get some stock in Green Bay.
Yeah.
So, and then I asked him, I said, Will, when Jerry gonna make you GM?
Hmm?
You're doing the job.
What? What'd he say?
And look, and I did not have no drink in my hand or nothing.
Yeah, straight up. Like, what's up? What's up with it?
Right. And he said, I'm just doing my job, KELZ. That's all he said. I said, say less.
Hey, yeah. That's the company man answer. Hey, yeah, I'm here so I don't get fined. Shout out to Marshawn Lynch. You know what I mean? Charles said Mike McCarthy put his mansion up for sale in July and had a buyer, but the deal fell through on November 18th.
So
That's news. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so one thing I do know that he does have a house in Prosper because he lived not that far from Dak. And
Yeah.
he went
the
straight,
house that Dak tore down that he's rebuilding?
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I know he has a house in Prosper. So yeah. But with McCarthy was dealt some cards of the all-in that Jerry Jones gave him.
Yeah.
Which means Jerry did not want to make no moves in free agency. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
It's evident. We didn't even call King Henry, so it's evident.
And the thing is, so I'm
and he lived in Dallas. We really didn't go after nobody.
But the thing is, here's the thing with that. Everyone thinks
we know, but it just is ironic,
right.
you know. I mean, it's just, you know, it's going right to what you're saying. He got dealt some cards that look. This is what the all-in cards are like.
This is what he said.
We don't want to hear nothing. Make it enough.
Right. He said, make it do what it do.
Yeah, make it enough. Make it enough, Craig.
Right. So I think Jerry Jones is now seeing what he did. It wasn't the best. He did not give McCarthy the tools, because we could have pulled some of those free agents that was on the market before that post June date, June 1 date. Now, when it came to, again, with Derrick Henry, yes, he moved to Dallas. That does not indicate that he was looking at Dallas. No. Now, if I was Derrick Henry, yes, I have family in Dallas. I'm moving close to my family and everything. We just had a brand new baby, and I know that my girl.
There was other things that had him while he was there. It just was, it was coincidental. He just happened to be in Dallas, and then we didn't call him.
Exactly. My trainer's there. My family is there. My girl's family is there. Yeah. She's going to need help with the brand new baby and the child that we already had before this brand new baby. I'm a free agent, so I'm now surfing the thing. Oh,
well, I mean, that's Jerry gave him the cards, and King Henry wasn't on one of them cards. I mean, it's pretty simple math.
Right. But then I also look at it at let's just say with Henry, I'm looking at all the players, all the teams that I have at my disposal. If I see what Dallas is working with, why would I go to Dallas if I have a suspect offense that I will not be able to run on?
Yeah, I mean, we had no offensive line. I mean, nobody knew Zach Martin was going to get hurt, but I mean, shit.
We didn't do nothing in free agency.
Dak was getting sacked in the first part of the year when the line was bad, and then he got hurt, and I think that was kind of like a blessing in disguise, if you ask me.
This team did not this team did not do anything in free agency. So why should I risk my body going to a team where I'm going to get hurt, injured, bruised by
it's common sense. I mean, we don't need to, you know.
So we don't know what the mind frame of Derrick Henry was. Maybe Derrick Henry, and guess what? You don't have to pay state tax in Texas.
Yeah, all of that was in there, but I mean, I knew the Jones. It's just not like the Joneses to go after a big name free agency, especially a running back after what we just went through with an Ezekiel Elliott. A lot of folks don't realize Rico Dowdle been on this team for a number of years on special teams, and now, over the last couple of years, making his name known as RB1. I mean, the Cowboys have been knowing about this, so. Even if we wouldn't got a King Henry, I mean, imagine if we would have went and got a King Henry and then we had this offensive line the way we did the first 5-6 games. And he ain't running the ball. Everybody gonna be like, we shouldn't have signed King Henry. We should have signed some offensive lineman. Y'all know how y'all do.
Yeah. So we have to look at maybe this wasn't the move that Henry wasn't feeling.
Well, I think that's water under the bridge, and I think we got a great pregame show here. So I appreciate your intels. With Trayvon Diggs questionable, looks like who was the other important one that we were talking about? Trayvon Diggs, and what was the other one? Zach Martin is out now with this ankle surgery.
Out. Diggs, CeeDee Lamb, he's expected to play.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb's playing. Jake Ferguson's back from concussion protocol. Brandon Cooks is going to be playing. So Cooper Rush is going to have a full wide receiver arsenal at his fingertips there. I'm looking straight at the defense. Michael Parsons, you like to talk on that podcast, baby. I know. Shout out to my guy TPTV over there. Michael Parsons' dad, see him down there in ATL, baby. It's time to bring it. I need the Lion to wrangle the Bengals at home, baby, on Monday Night Football. We've got to get multiple sacks and we've got to get multiple turnovers in this game for it to happen, because I don't think Cooper Rush can outshoot it. Cooper can't outshoot. Cooper's not going to be able to outshoot, Joe Burrow in that offense over there, especially if neither of the defenses showed up. I don't know. I mean, the defense is going to have to carry. Complimentary football is going to have to be that, and your other boo over there, Turpin. Special teams. He's gonna have to put something in and get some work.
And also by AO coming back, Amani Oruwariye.
Okay.
I think he was like number 6 when Trayvon Diggs was doing all them interceptions.
Yeah.
Jonathan Mingo. I want to see.
Oh yeah, they targeted him a lot last game. They're probably gonna target. I forgot all about him.
And let me tell you about Jonathan Mingo. He was the one that McClay and a lot of people wanted in the first round, but we got that Michigan dude, Mozzie Smith, and everything.
Shout out to the Big Blue, Michigan. Where y'all at? Where my guy Cuff at?
Mingo is a blocking receiver. So even he's been blocking a lot. So I need for everyone, if you can, before tomorrow night's game, look at the last 2 games that he was in. Yes, he's not a big splash player since he's been with us, but his blocking receiving skills have been opening up the pass lane.
All right.
See, I be knowing my stuff.
I know you do. Shout out to KELZ with the intels, man. Y'all give it up for my girl. Make sure y'all like and share this video. And if you watch it after the fact, she's bringing y'all the most up-to-date stuff. Like, you're getting it within minutes of the star putting it out to the main media. She's posting it in OAT. Y'all don't realize how much of a luxury that is. So make sure y'all take advantage of it. Engage on her content. Y'all give her flowers. I appreciate it, KELZ with the intels. It's always good because I know you know them folks. You know what I mean? And it's good to know some folks, especially at the BDG Network, man. We're going to tap out here. This has been the pregame show with my girl, KELZ.
Cook, Brandon.
Yeah, we need the defense off. We need complimentary cooking. That's what we need. We need complimentary cooking football. I'm with you 100%. But her name's KELZ. I'm BG. This has been the pregame show, baby. Y'all look for it. We're going to be live on Monday Night Football tomorrow. So y'all tap in. Dandy Don hit it. We'll see y'all on the next episode.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.